What is a schema? A schema is just a way to organize data efficiently in a database. The easiest way to visualize how it works is to think of it as a header row in a table. Let's say you're creating a document listing some books in your personal library. You create a table with header rows title, author, and description. That is your schema. These represent the columns in your table. These can also be referred to as fields. Meanwhile, all of the information about your books are in subsequent rows. Records in a database are also commonly referred to as rows. So a schema is simply a definition of different columns you are planning to store in your table. As you can see here, the schema also contains some information about the content of your database rows. In this case, it identifies the fact that title, author, and description are text fields, whereas copies is a number field. Text and numbers are treated differently and stored differently within the database. So far, we've only looked at the schema for one table. A single database, however, can contain many tables, sometimes hundreds. This is an example of a database schema that contains two tables, the user table and the news item table. Even more importantly, these two tables are connected with something called a relation, or when in reference to a query, join. In this case, the ID column in the user table connects or joins to the user ID column in the news item table. As you might suspect, database schemas can become incredibly complex. Facebook uses PHP and MySQL to power parts of their site. Imagine what their schema looks like. Luckily, we'll be starting out with something fairly simple.